Did you guys have like school festivals in your high school? Like how they have in Japan? I think that's only a Japanese high school thing, isn't it?
Bro, in Japan, they make school look so fun. And British school is the most depressing shit on earth.
Oh, no.
You don't do anything.
You guys are here telling your high school stories. I don't remember it. I remember fuck all from my high school.
All I remember is bad. Bad things.
See, people always say that. I actually had I think I'm like the 1% that actually had a good time in high school.
I think I had a good. I liked my friend group a lot.
Yeah.
That I had those 4 of us. And we were all really close. But stuff that happened in school was just always awful. Like
what?
I don't know. I got in so many fights as a kid.
Oh yeah, I guess you.
Yeah.
Like there was one time as well. This is one story I remember, and this like drove my blood like through the roof, dude.
Yeah.
So there's a day in the UK. I don't know if you do this in Australia, where like the kids who are coming into high school get like 2 days before in June before September starts.
Yeah.
Where they get to just come and see the school.
Yeah.
And my little brother was coming up, right?
Oh, like an orientation.
Yeah. So I was like showing my little brother around, and one of the guys the Boiis just comes up to me whilst I'm talking to my little brother, just slaps me in the face.
What?
Just slaps me in the face. And I'd already been in like multiple fights at this point. And
right.
I'm like, I get slapped and I'm like, all right, it's go time. You slapped
hands are coming
I'm
out.
like, you slapped me first. I'm not going to get in shit now if I beat you. And then, I started fighting him and then
in front of your little brother?
This is so fucking weird to me.
Yeah,
like, in what world is this just...
He literally
does
just
this
slaps
thing
me.
just happen?
Literally just slaps me. And then I'm like, wait there. Because I was like thinking like, I got to show my little brother I'm not a pussy, right? He's my little brother. He looks up to me, right?
Yeah.
Like I got to show him that like I'm not a bitch, right? Because if he sees me get slapped, I'm like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
He's gonna think, wow, my big brother's kind of a wimp. What's up with that? Yeah,
This just sounds like a fucking In-Betweeners episode.
It
or
is,
something.
because then it turned into a fucking tournament arc where then all his friends the next day were like, oh, well, we want a turn now. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. There's one time, and this is probably the one where I felt most bad, is that this guy came up to me. He's like kind of chubby, and I thought, what are you doing? What are you doing, man?
Right.
Like, what's up with this? He pushes me once, and I was like, all right, fine. I grab his head and just fucking knee him. And bear in mind, okay, I do not condone violence in any sense, but
I loved it.
I was such an angry 13-year-old because I was getting bullied since like
You were 13 when you did this?
Yeah.
What the fuck? So you weren't even in
Like-
high school. You were like middle school.
maybe like no, not like 13, like 15, 14 maybe 15.
Yeah, still.
15, yeah. And this guy I never had a problem with this guy. I didn't realize why he was doing this to me, but I think I pissed off one of his friends, and then he, was trying to act big. I don't think he actually wanted to fight. He was just pushing me around, but I was like, fuck it. Anyway, so I did that, and he just dropped, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna be in a lot of
committed a crime.
I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. I didn't even think I did it that hard. I just thought I saw it in a movie once. It looked really fucking cool.
I saw Bruce Lee do it once. I can do it too.
I thought he
Who gets hurt by getting kneed in the face?
He was slightly smaller than me. So he pushed me, and then I think I was going to go for a push, and I just went like, douche. And then he just like dropped for like 5 seconds, and I was like, oh shit, are you okay? And he was like, yeah, I'm fine. And I think he was so embarrassed that he didn't tell anyone.
Right.
And then he came in the next day, 2 black eyes.
Wait, how did you get
How?
2 black eyes?
How wide is your knee?
Oh, because I think it like hit him like that.
Okay. I was going to say.
So he came in with 2 black eyes. Didn't tell anyone, but all my friends knew what happened, and no one said anything. And it was like that 1 week where I had like 3 fights. Right? No one did anything for me. The rest of my school life, it was great. Everyone was nice to me after.
You had more fights in that 1 week than I think I have in my entire life.
I think I
yeah.
had more fights in that 1 week than anyone else.
This was like Fight Club, because in my school it wasn't about like getting into fights. It was about who did you know. Like if you're cool with X person, if you're cool with that person, people don't fuck with you.
I don't know if it's because it's like a small town thing. Like and like it was such a small town thing, where like the teachers often like forgave the shitty behavior because more often than not, all the teachers were friends with the kids' parents, right? So
Right.
it was kind of a thing of like, oh, don't do it again. Don't do it again.
You need someone in the face. Slap in the
Every
wrist.
single time it was like, don't do it again. Don't do it again. And it was
there wasn't like a proper punishment. Right?
No, I mean, it is what it is, right? I don't really care now. I dealt with it myself.
Did you go to a boys' school?
No.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's the aspect of it, right? Because I feel that boys will be more willing to get into fights if it's a co-ed school because they're trying to like impress the girls.
I never wanted to. I just wanted to play my games and be left.
Yeah,
to
But
it.
it just seems like fucking Fight Club.
Yeah,
or
honestly, man, it was fucking awful. I joke about it, but I remember hating it when I was in
I
school.
probably fucking hate it too if it was that ruthless.
Yeah.
And I remember there was like one guy who would like he didn't want to fight me. He didn't want to fight me because I think he knew that he'd get hurt. So he would just, or like I said, he would spit on me. And anytime I try to like fight him, he'd just run away. So what can I do? Right? It's like that one asshole who like kites amazingly and leaves. It's like, come to me.
His taunt game's like on point.
Yeah.
And then he just kites you, and
he was just kiting me. I'm like, fucking stop. And then he would run to an area with teachers, right? And I can't fucking like punch him in front of a teacher.
He'd make a fucking amazing ADC main, man.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, he'd make a great. This is why I'm a jungler. Man. That's why I run in, man. I just me fight, don't think. But like, no, I wouldn't. Okay, if any 13-year-old, 14-year-old kids don't fight, it's not a good solution.
It's not worth it.
I mean, I was just lucky that I was freakishly strong for a 12 or 13-year-old as well. That helped a lot.
Yeah. I don't know, because for me, I've always gone through life being like, okay,
Passive.
physical like interaction is always like my last choice.
Yeah.
I have that now, but as a kid, I felt like it was my only.
You learned the hard way.
I mean, I'm glad that I was angry as a kid because now I have like zero anger at all. Like,
Right.
I never get angry about shit now, and I'm so glad that I just got that shit out. You know, I don't know if that's how anger works. I don't know if this is science.
Not sure about that. It's not.
But I feel like because I've dealt with so much anger in my past, right? I've been able to like really like I don't know.
It's like you filled your anger quota of life.
I
during
think
your
so.
teens.
I think so.
It's like I'm run dry now.
I genuinely think I have though. Like I don't know. I don't.
He just
I
got
never
it
get
out of
ang-
his system now.
I get like mildly frustrated at things, like
Yeah.
any good British person would, but I never get angry at things.